Hey, what up, everybody? It's Julius, man, coming here from the office here. Just kind of chilling on a Sunday. I'm going to go back home in a minute, but I had some stuff I had to take care of here at the office. Just wanted to do a quick little video, kind of, you know, first of all, see how everybody doing, but I want to do something in regards to changing your perspective on money. So that's the topic I want to talk about today. So most of us have a perspective of going to work, and if we're going to work, we're getting a paycheck or whatever the case may be, but we're not really getting ahead. And what's the difference between those people and other ones who are? It's just their perspective and their mentality about how money really works. So I want to kind of break down to you a little bit between people who are out here really making it happen, and some people who want to make it happen, but they're just not there yet. And it's only because you have to change your mentality. They say the old saying, change your mind, change your life. So I want to kind of break a couple of things down to you on how I see money, how you should see money, and why I'm having financial success and things like that, and things I've been taught to me. And I want to kind of share my expertise to you guys as well. So I want to. One of the people who I listen to, was a few people I listen to, but one of the people I listen to, obviously, a lot of you guys will know this person is Robert Kiyosaki. So there's this book called The Cash Flow Quadrant. Okay, so in this book, he's talking about four different quadrants. You have your employee, your self-employed, your business owner, and your investor. So I'm going to show you this right here. Kind of wrote it down. So you have employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Now, when it comes to seeing money, employee and self-employed, they figure they got to go get money. And in order to go get money, a lot of people will, not only have a job, but then they got to go get a second job and a third job or whatever the case may be. And what happens is, by doing that, you tire yourself out. You know what I mean? You mentally get drained, you physically get drained, you become stressed, and it's a lot of stuff that happens. Your mental and your physical excuse me, body starts breaking down. So that's obviously, that's not good to do that. Sorry, that's not good to do that. Self-employed. My mother and my father were self-employed, and so what happens with that is, yeah, you start your own business, but then you're working the business. If you're not there, the business doesn't work. So you can't go off and have a vacation somewhere and come back and you're, you know, richer, or you have more income than when you left, because if you're not there, you're not working the business. So what you really want to do is start venturing over to this side of the quadrant, the business owner and the investor. Not only is it the better side of the quadrant, but you also get tax breaks and things like that. I'll break that down next time. But this is the get money crew. That's why I labeled it. And this is the attract money crew. Okay, what do I mean by attract money? So in order to attract money, okay, first of all, you have to change your perspective on how you see money. So this right here, it's just 20s. It's no big deal. It's like 80 bucks. But this right here, I attracted this to me. How did I attract it to me? First of all, I'm friends with money. Okay, in the Bible it says, for the love of money is root of all evil. Okay, I don't love money. I'm friends with it. Okay, that's the difference. I'm attracted. It's attracted to me because I go out here and I solve problems. That's one of the ways that you attract money to you. Whatever problem that individuals have, you become the problem solver for that particular individual. They will pay you for you to solve their problems, because you solve their problems. That's how you attract money. That's number one. Number two, I want to break down another person who I listen to, who a lot of you guys who are in Herbalife, you guys know who this individual. Some of you guys might know who I'm talking about. His name is Jim Rohn. Okay, Jim Rohn, he's passed away years ago, but he was a giant in Herbalife. He was one of the top, multi-level marketing individuals that known. And he has this formula that he lived by, and I loved it so much that I adapted it to myself. It's called the 70-10-10-10 formula. Okay, the way he broke that down was beautiful, and again, I adapted this for myself. So I want to show you this. the 70-10-10-10. So you have 70% of your income. Like say just say you had $100. Okay, I break it down like that. You have $100. $70 should go to paying bills and other expenses. Now 10% of that 10% should go to charity, your church or your nonprofit or whatever charity you give to. The other 10% you should save for emergencies and things like that. I'll give you an example. My BMW, I put 10% every time I get paid. I put 10% away for emergency funds. My BMW was breaking down on me or something was going on. I can't remember exactly what it was. So I had to take it to the dealership. And so when he told me what the price was, most people would be like, oh man, I ain't got that, or I don't know, I don't get paid enough, or whatever the case may be. But if you put 10% of your income to the side for that, what happens is now I was able to go into my safe, get the money, go pay the service provider at the dealership to be able to render that service for me. And 3 days later, I walked out with my car. Now, most people, what they do is they get all their money, they spend it on frivolous liabilities and stuff that ain't bringing them, that has no value, that's not bringing them any income back. And now when a car breaks down or anything happens that's an emergency, they don't even have that money to be able to go and do what they got to do. And so by doing that, you're able to go ahead and take the money wherever you have it under, mattress or whatever, however you want to keep your money, and go, pay for that, emergency that comes up, and now you're back on the road. So that's the importance of having that 10% saved. Not too much, just 10% is fine. And then 10% is investments to 10x your money. Now 10x is a rule that Grant Cardone, I call him Uncle G. Some of you guys know who I'm talking about. Grant Cardone adapted. So you just take 10% of your earnings and you place it into an investment that will double your money back to you. So let's just use this for example. So this is 70, 10, 10, 10. Now, this $20 bill, I pay my money. I pay my rent and all that stuff with. Okay, so I pay expenses and all that stuff with $20 bill. Now, obviously, it's more than that, but I'm just stay with me. An example. This other 20, I save. Okay, so that's for emergency, like I told you with the BMW and all that stuff. I was able to go pay, get my BMW back in 3 days compared to waiting 2 weeks. I had the 10% to do it. This other 10% you give to God, our Creator, or any other nonprofit organization or whatever. You help someone in that aspect, because this is what is called sowing and reaping. You plant the seed and you give it to someone who needs the help. Okay, and it will come back to you. Not necessarily all the time monetary, but it'll come back to you in other ways as well. Okay, that's that other 10%. This 10% is very important. The other ones are important too, especially the one given to God. But this one is important. Here's why. This 10% is the one that you do for your investing. So, for example, I go and get this piece of real estate. Say I got $100,000 in my account. I go get this piece of real estate, cost 10 grand. Well, most people will see that, oh man, I just lost, 10 grand or whatever the case may be. That's not, I have vision. I see further than what most people see. So I'm just trying to change you guys' perspective here. Get the piece of real estate, 10 grand. Now, I take that real estate with my next income that I get, I put another 10 grand into renovation. Now, it'd probably be more than that, but I'm just stay with me. 10 grand into renovating, make it look all nice and purty and all this other stuff, right? And then I place somebody in that piece of real estate. Now, what happens? What you just do? You just put somebody in your piece of real estate who didn't have a roof over their head. It might have been a family of four, wife, husband, daughter and son. They was living with, their mother-in-law or whatever. Now you just took them and going from living their mother-in-law, they live in your real estate now. They're paying you whatever the market is. Say their rent is $1,500 a month, whatever. So now you're getting paid $1,500 from a piece of estate that you invested into Okay, it's paying you back for doing that. That's the way the universe works. Whatever, you sow when you reap the harvest. So you're reaping the harvest from getting the monetary money back by placing someone, helping them with the problem. The problem was they didn't have a place to stay on their own. They was living with their mother-in-law. Now they stay in your piece of estate, and you contract them for a year. So for a whole year or whatever it may 6 months, whatever it is, they're paying you that $1,500 every month for the next 12 months. Okay. So, and then now also you have an asset that if you need, something happens to you, you can pass that on to your seeds, to your heirs. So that's where I want you guys to start looking at. I want you guys to start looking at money in a different aspect, especially now with coronavirus and all the stuff that's going on. Right now, it's pivotal to have your own business. And that's another thing you can invest into outside of real estate, which is one of them. You can invest into your own business, and you take that 10% and you invest into the business and you help the business grow. You go from a small business to a giant in the game. If you do it over time, you 10x it, you keep going, you don't stop. Okay. Now, all you got to do is plant that seed, have faith as small as a mustard seed, like it says, plant that seed, give it irrigation, keep having faith, keep working. Even when you don't see something happening, continue to work. That's the key. Faith without works is dead. We keep forgetting that works part. You got to underline that. Have faith, yes, but you got to put the work behind that faith as well. And then the manifestation, what happens. Now, before I leave, I want to tell you guys one of the things that I do as well in regards to money. I have money affirmations, okay? And I want to read this to you, and then I'll take a picture and screenshot it and put it here on after I finish live here, so you guys can have it for yourself. But I read this every day to myself, even when I didn't have much in the bank. I still was reading it. I was acting and portraying myself as someone with money in the bank, even before that happened, because you have to see it in order to believe it. You don't believe it and then you see it. You have to see it. You have to believe it and then you see it. I'm sorry, I might have said that wrong. I apologize. But anyway, you guys get the drift. So, money affirmations to inspire your life. Number 1, money is my friend. I am worthy of financial security and all that it brings to me. I set myself financial goals because I know I can achieve them. Money has a positive impact on my life. It is safe and good for me to be debt-free. I am putting my life in order and accept all the good that comes into my life. I am grateful for all the money that is present in my life. I am focused on achieving money happiness. I have a truly positive attitude towards money. I am grateful for my ability to now manage my money well. I am letting go of all worry surrounding my finances. I am focused on becoming financially secure so that I forget when it's payday. I appreciate the money. I appreciate the money I have now. I am rich with wealth, health, love, joy, and happiness. And the last one, I am capable of creating my life exactly the way I want it. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. I don't want to stay on long. I usually don't live like this, but I've been told, a lot of my mentor and a lot of people have been telling me, like, hey, man, you're too knowledgeable on this stuff, man. You need to share it with the world outside of your credit business and things like that. You need to share it with the world. So I'm here trying to help you guys. Hopefully this helped. You guys have a beautiful Sunday. Love on your kids, love on your wife, love on your family, especially if they're still here, because a lot of people have lost loved ones this last year, even a couple already this year, and 2021 just started. So it's just crazy how everything is going. So just, give God, give our Creator the thanks and the love that you're still here and you're still kicking, because at the end of the day, you could be 6 feet deep, but you're still here. So obviously you still have a purpose and a plan. So love all you guys. Until next time, see you later.